Good morning, everyone. Now, today our topic is cognitive moral development. Lawrence Kohlberg's stages of moral development constitute an adaptation of psychological theory originally conceived by a Swiss psychologist, James Beckett. The theory holds that moral reasoning, a necessary condition for ethical behavior, has six developmental stages, each stage more adequate at responding to moral dilemma than its predecessor. Kohlberg's stages can be grouped into three levels of two stages each. These three levels are pre-conventional, conventional and post-conventional. यहाँ पे भी हम तीन लेवल की बात करेंगे. पहला आता है हमारा pre-conventional level. This kind of moral reasoning is especially common in children and also occurs in animals, although sometimes even adults can exhibit this level of reasoning. In this level, people base their action on the consequences. They judge the morality based on the direct consequence of their actions. A child who has not developed the identification of what is right and what is wrong will focus on whether the consequence is desirable or not. The stage one is driven by obedience and punishment. If any outcome gives undesirable results or for which one is punished, then that is considered to be immoral. For example, a child will not skip the class on his friend's request because he knows that he will be punished for the same. The worse the punishment, the more bad an act is perceived to be. प्री कन्वेंशनल लेवल जो हम बात कर रहे हैं ज्यादातर बच्चों में आपको दिखता है क्योंकि बच्चे डायरेक्टली कॉन्सिक्वेंस को देखते हैं. ठीक है, एक्शन का रिजल्ट जो है उस पर उनका फोकस होता है. समटाइम एडल्ट्स भी इस तरीके से बिहेव करते हैं. ओके, यहाँ पे हमारी स्टेज वन है पनिशमेंट एंड ओबीडियंस ओरिएंटेड. स्टेज टू रिजल्टिंग सेल्फ इंटरेस्ट, confirming with the standard of the society, maintaining the law and order. Last stage है हमारी balanced concern of self with others. The stage two is driven by self-interest. Here, the right behavior is defined by whatever gain an individual gets from it. If any act gives desirable results for the individual, then they consider it to be normal. Hence, there is a lack of societal perspective. Conventional level जो हम बात कर रहे हैं, it consists of stage 3 and 4 of moral development process. To reason using the conventional thinking is to judge the morality of an action by comparing it with societal views and expectations. At this level, the individual obeys rules and follows society's norms, even when there are no consequences for obedience or disobedience. In stage 3, the individual aims at conforming to the standards of the society. The individuals act so that they are able to meet the societal expectations. Following social norms to maintain the interpersonal relationships is the purpose behind an individual's decision or conduct. In stage 4, the individual's decision and actions are based on maintaining the law and order in the society. At this stage, the individual demonstrates loyalty and integrity, fulfills one's duty, and upholds the law. यहाँ जो हमने स्टेजेस बात कर रहे हैं, 1 और 2 हमारा जो था वो प्री कन्वेंशनल में था. ओके, 3 और 4 जो है that is according to society, maintain law and order, ये आता है हमारा conventional level. 5 और 6 जो आएगा हमारा that could be considered as the post conventional level. The post conventional level consists of stage 5 and which is governed by mutual respect, universal principle of morality and contractual perspective. In stage 5, the individual balances concern of self with concern of others and the common good. The world is viewed as holding different opinions, rights, and values. Such perspectives are respected mutually as unique to a person or community. It is a contract-driven state, and the individuals recognize that contracts allows the welfare of both parties. Those laws that are found unjust can also be disobeyed. At this stage, there is a view of even changing the laws which do not promote the general welfare. The focus is on the greatest good for greatest number of people. यानी कि हम कह सकते हैं it is utilitarian approach. In stage 6, the moral reasoning is based on abstract reasoning using universal ethical principles. Here, the individual identifies how human fallibility and frailty are impacted by communication. Laws are valid only so far as they are grounded in justice. The moral reasoning is based on the view of everyone affected by the decision. The action is never means but an end in itself, and the individual acts because it is right and not because it avoids punishment, is in self-interest, expected, legal, or previously agreed upon. In this stage, an individual lives in accordance with the deeply held moral principles which are more important than the law. ये हमने 3 लेवल यहाँ पे डिस्कस किए हैं। 1 और 2 जो बात करते हैं पनिशमेंट, ओबीडियंस ओरिएंटेड, रिजल्ट इन सेल्फ इंटरेस्ट, दैट मेक्स द प्री कन्वेंशनल लेवल। 3 और 4 इसके जो हम बात कर रहे हैं, कंफर्मिंग विद स्टैंडर्ड्स ऑफ सोसाइटी, मेंटेनिंग द लॉ एंड ऑर्डर, ये आता है हमारा कन्वेंशनल लेवल। और जो पोस्ट कन्वेंशनल लेवल है, इट बैलेंसेस कंसर्न ऑफ सेल्फ विद अदर्स एंड द यूनिवर्सल एथिकल प्रिंसिपल, ये बनाते हैं हमारा पोस्ट कन्वेंशनल लेवल। ओके, so thank you everyone.